Good morning. Today I'm hiking at St. Francis State Park in Missouri. It's going to be a gorgeous day, high of 54. We're just coming off of about 8 inches of snow a couple days ago. The other day I was watching Taylor, the New Hampshire hiker, and she was showing some gear that she liked, and it was a straw for the top of her smart water bottle. And so I looked it up and it was around $20. Then looked up some DIY stuff and I found hiking with braids, and braids showed this little hack from Lowe's. It's about $3. You can find it in the plumbing section, and so you just cut it off to size and now you have your own little straw. I love it. I think it's a great idea. The other day I posted some commonly asked questions that I've been receiving about my through hike, and this is just a follow-up video. I want to answer some additional questions. The first one being, where will I sleep? And so in my pack that I'm carrying, I have a tent. It's called Fly Creek Big Agnes UL2. It's a tent that's really lightweight, and so I'll be sleeping in that the majority of the time. Every 3 or 4 days or so, I'll go into town and I have the opportunity to resupply, so get my groceries for the next however many days. And then some hikers opt to stay in a hostel, and the hostel can provide services like a shuttle to the trail. The hostel can have beds, laundry, showers, and sometimes even offer meals. You can't tell from the trail right now, but a couple days ago, Missouri was covered in snow. Where I'm from, we had about 7 to 8 inches, so I'll insert a clip of what it looks like at my house. So needless to say, we did not have school for a couple days. We were off Wednesday and Thursday and went back yesterday on Friday. My aunt asked me, what do people on the trail eat, or what do they take to eat? And it varies. It depends on the person's diet, and how much they want to carry, and also how many days there are between their resupply. So some common things that people take are freeze-dried meals like Mountain House, but they can be pretty pricey. Another common thing is ramen noodles, because they're lightweight, nor rice sides, nor pasta sides, tortillas, peanut butter. Really, there's a variety of things, but what people are looking for are lightweight foods. And so, I mean, you can take fresh fruit and vegetables with you, just knowing that it weighs more. Some people will resupply in town every 3 to 4 days. And some people will mail themselves their meal to post offices or hostels. And so it can be more catered to their dietary needs. Finished my first loop and I'm gonna eat a couple snacks before I do my second one. It's only 3.6 miles, so I'm gonna do it twice, and that will put me at 7.2. Got some carrots and grapes and some trail mix. My mom asked me over the snow days, and she asked, what do people do when they're on their period on the trail? And I said, well, it's just like in regular everyday life, they use pads or tampons or a menstrual cup. And so because of leave no trace, which means like anything that you pack in on the trail, you also have to pack out. So if you do use pads, you need to put your used one in your trash bag till you get to town. Same thing with tampons. So it's common for women to switch to a menstrual cup, and it's a little silicone cup. It goes inside you and collects the menstrual blood. And for that, to rinse it out and stuff, you would do it in a cat hole 200 feet away from the trail. And so that would be the most lightweight and cost-effective option, but women do use pads and tampons as well. I can't eat carrots without doing this. Sorry, Joe. I'm walking the trail in the opposite direction this time, and so there's people coming towards me, and we're passing like opposite directions. And they just look at me like I'm a Martian because I have this giant pack on this 3-mile hike. And so far today, no one has questioned it or said anything. But typically, someone will be like, sure, you need all that? You know, in typical Missouri fashion, you know, poking fun to start a conversation. So I like when people ask me, because then I can tell them like, why I have the pack and not looks like such a weirdo. I am finishing up my hike. If you ain't sick of me yet and you still have questions, comment down below and I'll try to get to them in a future video. I will leave in early March from St. Louis. I'll fly into Atlanta, Georgia. From there, I'll take a shuttle to the Amicalola Falls Visitor Center to start my through hike. If you've made it this far in the video, consider subscribing and following me 2,000 more miles to Maine.